Most people right now are paying for 5, 6, maybe 7 different tools. One for research, one for building websites, one for presentations, one for documents, one for automation. And they are all separate. They all have different logins, different monthly bills, and none of them talk to each other. MiniMax Agent replaces all of that. One workspace, one model, everything built in. And before getting into the full walkthrough, here is something worth knowing. If the token plan at platform.minimax.io is something that ends up making sense after watching this, the link in the description gives 12% off. Annual subscribers already get 2 months free on top of that, so that deal stacks. Keep that in mind. In this video, the full platform gets walked through from scratch, every major feature live with real tasks. So it is clear exactly what this tool can do and how it fits into a real workflow. So the first stop is Agent, minimax.io. Landing on the dashboard, and this is the home screen. Right at the center, there is a large task input. This is where every job begins. At the bottom of that input, the model selector is already set to MiniMax M2.7, which is the engine powering everything. Below the input, there are quick action shortcuts, schedules, websites, research, AI PPT, and below that is the expert collection, showing pre-built agent configurations for office, finance, and coding workflows. On the left sidebar, there are 4 systems: Max Hermes, Max Claw, Skills, and Explore Experts. Everything generated, every website, document, spreadsheet, presentation, image, video, and audio file gets saved automatically inside Assets. Nothing gets lost between sessions. This is not a chatbot. This is a workspace built for people who need to produce real output fast without needing a team of specialists behind them. Now let's get into each piece, starting with Max Hermes, because this is the newest and most powerful feature on the platform. Clicking Max Hermes in the sidebar. This is what loads: an agent that grows with you, powered by MiniMax M2.7. And that headline is not marketing copy. It is literally describing how the system works. Every time Max Hermes completes a complex task, it unlocks a brand new skill. The more it is used, the more capable it becomes. It is self-evolving. Max Hermes is MiniMax's cloud-hosted version of Hermes Agent, the open-source AI agent framework built by News Research. That framework has over 90,000 stars on GitHub, which means it is one of the most respected agent systems in the developer community. But the original version requires local installation, server setup, and real technical knowledge to run. Max Hermes removes every single one of those barriers. It lives in the cloud, it connects to M2.7 directly, and it is ready to use in 10 seconds with zero setup. It is also available on Telegram, Discord, and Slack, so it is accessible from a phone, from a messaging app, from wherever the work is happening. Now here is where things get interesting. Clicking Start Now, and this opens the Max Hermes task interface. The task being typed in now: research the top AI tools for content creators in 2025. Compare their pricing and core features, identify which tool offers the best value, and produce a structured report with a comparison table. Submitting that, and this is the moment that separates Max Hermes from every other AI tool. It does not respond with a paragraph. It starts working. The task is being broken down into subtasks in real time. It identifies what needs to be searched, which tools to use for each step, and it begins executing. Web searches are running. Data is being pulled. The findings are being organized. A structured output is being built. There is no back and forth. No asking for clarification 5 times. It takes the goal, figures out the path, and executes it end to end. This is the kind of research task that would normally mean opening 15 browser tabs, reading through each one, copying information into a document, formatting a comparison table by hand, and spending an hour on something that should take 5 minutes. Max Hermes handles the entire thing autonomously. And when it finishes, The output is inside assets, ready to use, ready to share. That is Max Hermes. Now the next thing to build is a full web application from a single prompt. And this is where the web dev capability comes in. Heading back to the main dashboard and clicking the website's shortcut. The task being typed, build a SaaS competitor pricing dashboard with a dark UI, data cards showing each competitor's pricing tier, and a clean comparison table at the bottom. Submitting that now. While this is generating, here is what is happening under the hood. The web dev agent inside MiniMax Agent is not just writing HTML. It is reasoning through the full stack, the layout structure, the component logic, the visual hierarchy, the interactivity. Everything is being generated together as one coherent product. And now the output is coming through. A fully built, fully functional pricing dashboard, dark interface, data cards for each competitor, comparison table at the bottom. This is not a template. This is a working product built from a single sentence. Now here is the feature that makes this practical for real work. There is one section on this page where the card spacing feels tight and the font weight is not quite right. Instead of rewriting the entire prompt and regenerating from scratch, clicking directly on that card section, an instruction gets typed directly to that component. Increase the padding on these cards and make the heading font weight lighter. The agent updates exactly that piece. Nothing else on the page changes. This is selector editing, the ability to click any element on any generated page and give it a direct instruction. It is the difference between a tool that generates something once and a tool that lets the work be refined until it is exactly right. Now, one of the biggest advantages of MiniMax Agent is something that does not get talked about enough. Most AI tools are general purpose. They can help with a lot of things, but they are not configured for any specific job. MiniMax Agent solves that with a built-in library of over 100 professional workflows and tools ready to use out of the box. Clicking into skills and experts from the sidebar, this is the full library. Skills are modular capabilities, things like HTML presentation generation, PDF creation, landing page building, Excel and spreadsheet tools, PowerPoint generation, visual content creation, and industry research writing. Each one is purpose-built for a specific type of output. Experts take this further. An expert is a fully configured agent built around a complete professional workflow. There are experts for industry research, financial modeling, landing page generation, multi-agent trading, content creation, marketing, education, legal workflows, and much more. The categories span tech, writing, productivity, finance, education, marketing, services, lifestyle, design, and media. The key point here is that with MiniMax Agent, there is no need to subscribe to separate tools for research, for document creation, for web building, for presentations, for data analysis. All of those workflows are already built in. Copy any expert from the community library in one click, and it is live inside the workspace immediately, configured and ready to run. This is what makes MiniMax Agent genuinely different from other AI tools. It is not just a model, it is a complete professional toolkit. Now let's look at MaxClaw, which is the always-on assistant layer of the platform. Clicking into MaxClaw, the headline here is straightforward, your 24/7 personal assistant. Powered by MiniMax M2.7, it can be named and given a personality, and it remembers every conversation and every preference from that point forward. It is always on with zero wait time, live in 10 seconds, running continuously in the cloud. And it lives inside the apps that are already open all day, Telegram, Discord, and Slack. This is the practical power of MaxClaw. There is no need to open a browser, navigate to a dashboard, and start a new session. A message gets sent from a phone at any hour of the day or night. MaxClaw receives it, processes it, executes the task, and responds, all without the laptop being open. MaxClaw team extends this further. Multiple MaxClaw agents can be configured simultaneously inside a single workspace, each one assigned to a different part of the workflow, all of them running in parallel. It is essentially a dedicated AI team that operates inside the tools a team already uses. And for workflows that need direct access to a local machine, there is the desktop app. The download button is visible right at the top of the main dashboard. The desktop version of MiniMax Agent connects directly to the operating system through a feature called Computer Use. The agent can navigate a computer screen, open local files, organize folders, run browser tasks, and complete full workflows, all triggered remotely by a message sent from a phone through Slack or Discord. Available on both macOS and Windows. Everything shown in this video is running inside one platform, powered by one model. And that model is worth understanding. On the SWE Bench Pro benchmark, M2.7 scores 56%, approaching the performance ceiling of the most capable models available for real-world software engineering tasks. On Vibe Pro, it scores 55.6%. On Terminal Bench 2, it scores 57%. And on MLE Bench Lite, 22 high difficulty Kaggle machine learning competitions, M2.7 secured 9 gold medals. The model is doing competition level research autonomously. So here is the real picture of what MiniMax Agent means for anyone doing knowledge work, content creation, development, research, or running any kind of business. MiniMax Agent is available now on web, mobile, and desktop. The link to get started is in the description. For developers and technical teams who want to build directly on top of M2.7, the token plan at platform.minimax.io gives access to the full model suite, text generation, video, speech, music, and image generation, all under a single API key. Annual subscribers get 2 months free. And through the link in the description, there is an additional 12% off the token plan. That combination does not last. So if this is something that fits the workflow, the link is right there. One workspace. Every tool already built in. The only thing left is the first task.